Hello guys. I'm hoping the new camera position is looking good. Bit of a random one. Pops it above the porthole on the curtain. New idea. Just listen for a moment. You hear that? Glug, 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 glug. That's the sound of the Grand Union Canal flowing northwards with the wind blowing it at probably, say, 3 to 4 miles an hour. It's a fair rate on the water outside. So it's blowing up from the south side and I'm facing northwards. So it's going up into my swim. It's going blobbling around in the swim on the back. So obviously I hope I've shown some of this in some of the previous videos of the way the swim's been attached to the back. It sort of just keeps the propulsion down into the water. Also it's got a little bit of a cavity above it, how it sits. So in weather like this, you can hear the air gap getting splashed into. Also, the boat is rocking left to right. It's also slashing it down with rain. And everything's hitting the back of my tarp. So it's trying to force the tarp open and push the water through the back of the tarp. So I've had to reconfigure the Velcro situation on the tarp a little bit. But it seems alright at the moment. I can't imagine too much water's going to come in. I'll just clear it up in the morning. Other than that, it's kind of drying a little bit over here. I'm not sure if you can see that in the camera or not, but I only went from... What was that? I only went from here to the pub. What the hell was that? That's weird. I don't know what that noise was. Maybe it's the floorboards creaking. Yeah, I only went from here to the pub, but it's raining so much, everything's getting soaking. I don't know how much you can see from the camera angle in there. Maybe I need this light on or not, I don't know. I'll just prop it up somewhere. We've got a bit of extra light, it's always good for the situation. So yeah, today I thought I'd have a little bit of a clear up, just get things in order a little bit, just tidy myself up. I've been thinking about doing this for a while. I know what fell out of that. I know what fell out of it. It's my lighter. It's a clipper, and the pokey bit is falling out of it. Ah, I see. Hiding under, of course, of all places for it to drop, right under the foot pedal for the sink pump. That's another video. Maybe we should do a little video about that. My sink works on a foot pump, so I've actually got a to get water through the tap. So I have to open the tap, push the foot pedal down, one slug of water comes down. As I lift my foot off, another slug of water comes through the sink. It's as far as I'm aware, it's a little small, a very small diaphragm pump. I'd say maybe a 1/4 inch diaphragm pump. And this is it's my line of work anyway, so I should know about these things. But I'm not in boat work, don't get me wrong. I'm in more industrial circumstances. But it looks like a little miniature diaphragm pump to me. And the way it works, if you push one foot down, one stroke, another foot down, another stroke, so that's the diaphragm going from left to right. So to me, that just seems like a little miniature diaphragm pump. It's quite cute. Let's see if I can get the camera in it. That's the little thing. Oh no, it's no light. One sec. Let me get some light action for you guys. There we go. So as I say, I've been having a bit of a clean up today. Got my new dustpan and brush there behind the pump. But this is the pump, and you can see the little white thing with the foot pedal. So I literally just have to put my foot on it, get a slug of water, take my foot off, get another slug of water. As I say, I have been cleaning up today, so look at that, all that clean carpet. I've cleaned under everything. I took out all the furniture and stuff in here. I say furniture, all the bits and bobs. All of that coming out, and it's beautiful and clean in here. My mate came in earlier, so you might have walked a bit of crap in. But generally, it's really nice and clean at the moment. Fantastic. Looks like the camera's about to run out in any second. I didn't clean this area, so this is obviously still a bit dirty. But this is normally where I have my bin bag. You can see a bit of coal here stored under the bed. 3 bags of coal under there. My axe, just in case you got to have your axe by your bed. So yeah, a little bit more tidy. You can still see a bit of detritus on the floor, but I really need to hoover between the floorboards now. Obviously there's a lot of temperature that comes through the floorboards. It's not ideal for winter, hence I've kept this other carpet in this side, so at least if I get out of bed and stuff I'm alright. The other thing was getting in and out of bed and not putting loads of rubbish into your bed. So yeah, it's looking a lot tidier now and makes me feel happier. Tidy house, tidy mind and all that sort of stuff. So the next thing I'm going to attack is this side really. I've been thinking about putting some cupboard doors or something like that on this area, but it's another thing. Got me cans of soup down there to put on the log burner, spare bottle of water, some crisps, tin foil, some cereal, sauces, bit of salt, some cup of noodles. So yeah, all sorts of bits and bobs. But it's looking a lot tidier. I'm a lot happier with it like this. I got rid of the carpets that used to stretch on this section. As I say, it's a lot colder now, so that's another thing to think about, but I prefer it. It looks nicer, it feels nicer, it feels more homely. It's all about feeling homely on your Bosley. That's my little paraffin stove burner over there. Not really used that much. Still hear that water slamming against the back of the boat. Log burner's going nicely. See the paint coming off the side here. It's not good. There's another job that needs doing. Sand all this off, get all the crap off, and repaint the burner a little bit. Oh Jesus, the wind's making it hard for me to keep still with the camera here. Yeah, so I'll leave it there for the time being. We can get the camera back in the position for a little chat ski. As I say, I don't know when the battery's going to run out either at the moment, so it's not looking good. Everything needs sorting out. Just waiting for my mate Sean. He's cooking us a little stew. So we should have a little bit of stew tonight for a bit of food. Be nice. Can't remember the last time I had a stew. So other than that, yeah, just tidying things up, keeping on top of things. Not really a lot to do today because it's been so rainy and windy. So I just thought I'd get on things and tidy some stuff up on the weekend. Don't really get a lot of chance for it in a week, obviously. So the way life goes, we've all got to work, etc., haven't we? So right, that's lovely. It's a good thing about this log burner, it's not too big and it's not too small. I think it's perfect, really. When I first got on it, I said to Alan, why didn't you get a log burner that was sort of the length of the porcelain slab that we've got here? Because then you'd have so much more space for cooking on. It'd be almost like a small mini Aga. But having said that, once you get this log burner going, cool blimey, it's super hot. I mean, even at the moment, I only put a little bit more coal on there. I'm not going to move the camera because it's a bit awkward and the lighting's probably not going to be great. But we're looking, I need to clean that a little bit, small stuff. we're looking at about, where are we? Which one's Celsius? Fahrenheit, Celsius. So about 225 Celsius at the moment. About 430 Fahrenheit, I'd say. I guess it's quite hard to sort of read the temperature gauge, but just a rough guess. So there's a lot of heat there. I could easily put the kettle on there, that'll boil. I'm not going to give it time. Depends how much water you got in there. But I could put some soup on there, I'll put some bacon on there, that'll all cook lovely at the moment. Anywhere above about 200 degrees Celsius, I find, on this little log burner works perfectly if you're cooking stuff. Takes a little bit of time, you know, don't expect things to be super quick. But it works lovely. I mean, that's all you need. I'd rather not have to put a gas burner in, or gas bottles or propane bottles and stuff like that, because to me, I like to keep it traditional. I want to keep it historic, and I want to keep it as the boat should be. One sec, so I just need to check what the phone's doing. It's being a weirdo as usual. So, so yeah, I'm just enjoying having things all nice and tidy and all clean, and things looking good. I've got some food on the go. Sean's cooking up a stew. It's nice, as I say, tidy boat, tidy mind. So, enjoy. Oh, excuse me. Getting a bit of the old hiccups. I tried a Cuban kick tonight. A Cuban kick is mint, ice, Captain Morgan's rum, some kind of ginger ale. I think it's ginger. Oh, blimey, the boat. It's really going now. The rum, ginger ale, mint, and lime. It was alright. Very rummy, I'll say that. I don't know if I really tasted the ginger ale. I suppose it added a bit of sweetness to the rum, I guess. It was quite nice. I enjoyed it. My brother likes, Chris, if you're watching, big up yourself. My brother likes a bit of ginger ale, so thought I'd try one out. Not really the tyre going there, squeezing up against the shoreline. So I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. I managed to get a nice little discount from my good friend. We won't say where, but it was an alright drink. I don't think I'd have one again because I'm not a big rum fan. It reminds me of what do you call it? Christmas pudding, because you put brandy or rum on it to set it light to get it going. So in that context, I don't know, it's a bit sort of brandy, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. Been noticing a few things recently in the boat. Well, it seemed to me like there's been water leaks in here. But I don't get it, because I haven't seen any water leaks. Maybe it was ages ago, but it's... I don't know if you're going to see this. What is it like? Right. See what you think of this. Alright. So you see the wood there? I'm just going to try and hold it in my hair. The whole section there. Does that not look like it's had water on it? I'm sure that wasn't there recently. And then also, I don't know, I mean, since it might be wood grain, I might just be praying. But, okay, just sort of here. There's a stain. Excuse me, I've got the torch in my mouth. And again, look, down here. Sorry, camera just turned off. Just around there. I think it's wood grain. I think I'm just being overly sensitive about these things. But it's the thing with boats, you sort of think about everything, really. So yeah, I don't know really.